needs to be open, like, okay, yes, it's open now, like, I'm sorry for not telling you, but this is the reasons why I felt like this. And if it's just like the example we gave of now, it's like that's another reason for this other person, I think, and to not look at herself, or Abby, to look inward and say, okay, have I actually been in situations where my friends have been telling me something, but because I can't relate, I'm dismissing what they're saying, right? So yeah, it's not.
Yeah. And one thing I wanted to say about like trio friendships is, I know like in the last podcast I was like, like a couple of people were saying,
Yeah, anti trio friendship.
I'm not anti trio friendship. What I said is, I don't believe in an equal three-way friendship, aka I don't believe in no side chats in a three-way friendship. So, and I still stand by that. Let me know if you think otherwise. I have had like really amazing conversations because of that. And I remember what one of my friends said about, like, yeah, Ebo, I agree with you that there is no equal three-way friendship. However, there should be equality, and that's actually what I stand by. Like, it's very possible that you are probably closer to one person than the other person. Like, that's fine. Like, I believe that there will always be side conversations about, at least about one thing that you are having with one person that you're not having with one person in some cases. However, there should be equality, which means that don't make it like very obvious and hurtful to the other person. So if you are going for, and people do this thing annoyingly too, like you're going, maybe you have 3 people that are going for brunch, and then 2 people are constantly having a conversation that you know that the third person does not know about, and then the third person feels left out. That's not equity, right? That's not equity. So you should have, you don't necessarily have to have equality, but there should be equity
in the relationship.
And equity is like, one person is 6 feet tall, one person is 5'5". For the person that is 5'5", you give the person a stool so that all of you can be 6 feet tall.
At the same time.
So like, if we are all having a conversation, don't necessarily bring up like a
things that-
code conversation that you know, like deep in your heart, you know, but you just want
And you know how to form.
just want to show that I'm closer to you.
You know, like, oh, do you remember?
Yeah.
You know, because of this thing, and I think because we released that episode, or because we released content related to it, there was a lot of things we saw on TikTok related
About
to it.
trios.
And there was one that I sent to you where these 3 people, they were talking about, oh, they were just like chatting, they were all friends, and it was obviously a skit, but the girl was like, oh yeah, our lives is ending around the same time, and they're like, we should all like move into the same apartment, and they were like, oh yeah, but we've talked about it among ourselves, and the third one was like,
You have. He said, we are moving it together, and the other person does not know.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody in the comment section was just like, at that moment, the friendship is going to end. But yeah.
So yeah, like, yeah, it's